welcome everybody. Welcome to the Great Southern Billiard Tour at Fast Eddie's in Goldsboro, North Carolina. I'm Alvin Nelson with Inside Pool Magazine. I'm joined in the booth with Mike Basha. Mike Basher. Basha.
Yeah, I was the victim on the TV table a minute ago.
Versus,
for your viewing pleasure.
Versus Danny Doom.
That guy plays good.
He plays real good. He's got a problem with his end game, but other than that, he's a good up-and-coming player. And for everybody to know that they've seen that Mike plays a lot better than he was playing out there. I think that was your first time on the TV table, and I said something in the last match. I said, Danny has already played on the TV table today, and Mike has not played on the TV table.
Well, it wasn't the TV table. I really do play that bad sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, he got a good feel for that table the last match.
It plays pretty good. I mean, I don't have any complaints about it. It leaned a little funny a couple times, but that was stuff that I knew, and I could have done something about,
For sure. But it's live and learn here, the Great Southern Billiard Tour. And we're going to watch a match with Sam. You got to get through Monday to get to Sunday. And Chris Vollmar.
This guy, he does play like an animal in this pool hall, man. He's always in the final when we play here. Sam's
a great up-and-coming player, and he's been in a lot of action lately, so in a lot of road work. So if you're playing every day, every single day for the dough, you're going to come up
he
fast.
Plays all games, too.
Yeah, plays a lot of one pocket from what I can tell, and 10 ball.
Yeah, you'll see it in his safety game. I mean, he exploits his one pocket knowledge all the time playing.
There's
Larry Falk.
Yeah, I watched a match with him earlier.
How did he do? He's still not 100%. He's in a real bad motorcycle accident in March.
Oh, he was. Well, he plays pretty darn good. He was playing Mike Fuller, it was the Mike Fuller show for sure. But man, Larry
you're up
was
against
battling.
It with that guy.
Yeah, for sure. But he was battling. I look for Sam to break from the side rail and pocket the wing ball with ease. Sam knows what he's doing here.
Yeah, I haven't been watching him break, but usually he cuts the one on the side, makes the wing ball.
Yep. Okay, he did get the one in the side there. He missed the wing ball, which is fine. But I don't think he's going to come up with a shot. Well, maybe he does have a shot there.
Yeah, it's tough to tell from this angle. He might have a little window right there.
I think he does. There's the two right there. I think he can definitely see it.
Yeah, he's getting down on it like it's there.
Absolutely. Usually these first couple racks are kind of shaky with everybody. Yeah, see how he missed that ball? I don't like how he wasn't prepared for that shot. And I could tell getting down on it that he wasn't. I think he should have walked around the table maybe one more time.
Yeah, he's probably rushing a little bit.
I think he did. I think he just stepped into that shot there and didn't really think about it that much. And that'll get you in the first couple racks.
Might have got away with it, though.
Yep. Chris is a good player, not to be underestimated, for sure.
Yeah, I just watched the match he played right before this over on the other TV table. He played really well. Safety game, very impressive.
Yeah, he's got his definitely strong points in his game. He's got some stuff that he needs to work on, but he knows about it. And I've been noticing just from doing these streams that he's come up quite a bit just in this short time that we've been doing these Great Southern Billiard Tours. So all you guys are new to me. I mean, I've been on the pro circuit for 10 years. I haven't got to do these regional and seeing all these great players in different areas.
It's amazing how many of these guys there are out there. And some of these regional tours are as stiff as the pro events, it feels like. That was a delicate little breakout. I don't know how much he's going to like that angle trying to play for the 5. Yeah, I like that. I like that shot a lot better than trying to force position.
Nice little shot there. Yeah, you got to come at this like this with Sam. You really got to lock him up fast. Get him discouraged.
This guy does kick really well, too. That is one of Sam's finer points.
Yeah, you got to really, really be strong at the beginning of the match when you're playing a great player. Keep him running. Keep him chasing it.
Looks like he might be kicking three rails into this.
I think if Chris keeps the momentum going in his direction, even if he's not pocketing every single ball.
Never a doubt. Excellent kick. Bought himself another inning at least at the table. I like the concept, but I don't know if he got away with that or not. It looks like Sam's got to look at this ball. Should be able to send this up to the end rail.
I like this shot here. But, oh, see? Now this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was a little shaky. That's definitely not very good execution.
I don't think he has enough ball to cut the ball in. What do you think? Let's take another angle here.
It looks like he's banking it up table. Oh.
Beauty.
Nice shot. Very nice.
Okay, Chris, here's where you can't mess up.
No pressure.
Yeah, you got to keep. Now, Sam, I see Sam over there. He's looking. He's like, oh, man, you got to get this guy sweating, man. You got to get these great players sweating right off the bat.
You definitely got to put heat on him. I mean, for the most part, Sam's impervious to it. He's not going to play bad because he's down. But your best chance is to go ahead and get a lead and hope he makes a couple errors.
Absolutely, and keep playing super strong. You cannot play weak at all. Because I've seen Sam, I watched him string 7 racks on, nice.
Excellent shot.
All right, I like it. Yeah, what you need to do is start getting a guy looking at his cell phone, looking around the room, get him distracted, get him out of the game. So this is a race to 9 and a race to 11, correct?
Yeah, 9-11. Seems like most of these guys are breaking from the rail.
That's the way to play these Brunswick Gold Crowns.
Wing ball is definitely going for a lot of them.
Yeah, if you hit it at just the right speed, it'll go. Yeah, I always enjoy doing commentary with you, Mike. Thanks for joining me here.
Yeah, thanks for coming to these events and doing this, man. This is...
No problem.
You know. Got it.
We had Dave King step over here. How'd you do in your match, Dave?
I actually won my match 9-6. It was a tough match. My break was working quite well. I'm going to play Dustin Wiley here next, coming up.
Yeah,
tough match. Good B player.
You playing that right now?
No, actually, I'm not.
You want to step in with us for a little bit? Or?
Absolutely.
All right.
Let me get settled right quick behind you, and I'll be right in.
All right, sounds good. Okay, we're going to have Dave. We'll have the 3-man commentary happening.
This is what I'd rather see Sam doing, taking a little bit of time on these shots.
Yeah, Sam needs to really get into really good. Now that was a good shot there. He needs to get Chris sitting down in his seat again.
He knows how dangerous this kid is.
Very dangerous.
Looks like he's got a pretty easy one-rail kick here. Yeah, he thinned it.
Guess who's here? Guess who's here with us? We got Mike Basha, Alvin Nelson, and
David King. Nobody would have guessed that out there, would they?
David.
It's good to be in the booth with you guys, Mike, Alvin.
Absolutely.
How's it going in the tournament for you, Mike?
I'm struggling a little bit. I got faith.
Danny Doom just got him.
Oh.
Danny Mastermaker.
The Mastermaker.
What's that?
How is my road partner doing here?
Chris is keeping him. We were just talking about this. Chris is keeping him running, keeping him chasing, keeping him moving. You gotta keep them at the beginning of the match against these great players. You gotta put the smack down on them.
Absolutely. And Chris is well capable of doing that, as we all know. Looks like Sam's got a pretty textbook out here. Falls on the six ball that nicely, which he shouldn't have any problem doing after he pockets the 4 and it goes to the 5 here. Should be all right.
I'd be surprised if Sam didn't make it out here.
I'll tell you what, he played so spectacular on this table last night. It was unreal. I was playing a match on the agending table, and
sure did.
He shot Sydney Champion into a dead coma.
Well, he's got a high gear. There's no doubt about that, man. He gets to stroking him, then there's really nothing you can do about it.
Well, my new saying for Sam is, it feels like a Monday.
Got a case of the Mondays.
Yeah, got the case of the Mondays.
I've played this guy a lot of times.
That.
Spent a lot of time in my chair in the match as well.
I'll tell you what, I've been on the road with him now for about 3 months, and we've been through quite a few stages, few different tournaments, and a lot of action, and it's never a dull moment.
That's how he played it. That's how he played it. No doubt about it.
I mean, I guess you're allowed to shoot 1-2 in the side when you're, straight in every once in a while.
A little sloppy. He looked a little hesitant with that stroke. He didn't deliver it very well. But he got away with it. Game is a game.
Sam's going to take a break. We're going to play a quick commercial. All right, boys, we're back.
Back to action.
There's the nice Great Southern Billiard Tour T-shirt that Mike Basha actually designed, who's sitting right next to me.
Did a wonderful job of it. Wonderful job. I get so many compliments on mine and all the states that I go into.
Now, what's the story behind that logo there? You just spent some good time thinking that out, or did you design that with Shannon, or what?
Well, I made 4 or 5 different designs, and then we picked out the elements of each one that we liked. That's when I used to do graphic design. That's how I always did it. I was never worked for a company that would only do 1 or 2 designs, and that's what you were stuck with. I didn't really think that was fair. So,
wing ball goes. Both wing balls went. Wow, he's going to get.
Oh, it's not done yet.
Wow.
And unfortunately, he doesn't come up with a very good shot after this break.
No, he did not.
I'd be surprised if he didn't shoot at this.
What, go for the bank?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He just played at a nice pocket speed. You see, he hit it a little bit too hard.
He played it on the short side. And he played that ball that if he missed it, it left it more towards the center rail or the middle of the rail. Now, Chris has kind of a delicate cut, but this is not a problem for Chris Vollmar.
He's got to put the smack down right now on this game. He's got to get ahead. You cannot let Sam Monday start running away from you.
Mike Fuller has just defeated Rodney Strickland. Got a little update there.
Oh, you played him last night, Dave.
Yeah, I did. Tell you what, he gave me all I wanted.
Yep.
Saved me to death.
The finishing point with that Great Southern Billiard Tour t-shirt is that you can buy that shirt on the GreatSouthernBilliardTour.com. You can order it, and also InsidePoolMag.com. So I wanted to give Shannon a little plug there, and he's doing a great job promoting these events.
Well, another good perk about that t-shirt as well, I'll tell you the best way to get one is to show up to one of Shannon Dalton's Great Southern Billiard Tour events.
Yep.
And purchase one right from Shannon directly.
Yeah, and all three of us have been to quite a few Great Southern Billiard Tour events in the past
quite a few. We've
6 months or so.
Spent a lot of time together, that's for sure.
Yep. We've all been staring at each other past 4 months. It's been fun.
It's a good tour, good camaraderie on this tour. I like it.
Yeah. I'm pretty beat down from commentating for the past 2 days straight, but,
I wish I could have been in the box a little bit more with you.
Hey, you're playing in the tournaments. So.
I know last time I saw you guys, I was sick as a dog. I had the flu or something.
I remember that.
So I couldn't really talk. I had no chance of getting in the commentary.
Yeah, that was at Speakeasies, right?
Yeah. Excellent pool hall. It's one of my favorite places to go.
That's quite an interesting pool hall for sure. I think my favorite pool hall that I've ever been to is called Capone's in Florida.
Oh, yeah, down in Florida, Spring Hill.
Yeah, Spring Hill, Rocky. And
that's a good place, too.
That is a really, really cool pool hall. I've got some videos from Capone's on my YouTube channel, World Alvin.
I'd have to say my favorite pool room of all time would have to be Hard Times in Bellflower, California.
Yep.
Yeah. I have not gotten a chance to go there yet. I've been to Hollywood Billiards, which I liked.
Great place. Hollywood Billiards is.
I used to run around.
A lot of players say that about Hard Times.
Hard Times is just spectacular. They actually have an action room there where it is $25 an hour. And it's $100 deposit to go up there and play. There's a gold crown, a diamond, and there's a bar table, all sectioned off in a private room upstairs. It's very nice. Downstairs, there's 30 gold crowns that all of them play identical. They're all, I don't want to say double shimmed, but they're a little snug, but not tight.
One ball? Nope. 3 ball drops. He's got a rail shot.
The 2-ball hit the spot and rolled back in front of him a little bit.
That's brutal.
I don't know if he noticed that or not. He was putting his break cue away.
Wow. Let's take another look at that here. I don't know. He's got a rail first shot, but it's touchy. I would have took a better look at this.
No, he could see it.
Okay,
yeah,
he
was
could
queued
see
up
it.
at it like he could see it.
All right.
As we all know, Chris is a very deliberate player. Doesn't take too much time.
Yep, he's learning from his mistakes too. I know from watching these matches. I know he's watching them post event.
He's looking good. He's staying in line.
Yep.
This is not good for Sam Monday.
Yeah, I think your dad's out in the crowd. I don't see him right at the moment, but he was in there earlier, Mike. Still out there, Big Basha? Okay, so he's going to go ahead and thank God he's not going to concede the 9 ball, but he's going to go ahead and make this ball here the proper way.
Cleaned it up nicely.
That's what you got to do.
Tell you what, Chris is playing fairly well on this feature table.
He knows he's got to put the smack down right away. Sam can't take any. He's got to keep Sam on the run. I hear Shannon Dalton in the background talking.
Talking about the virtues
Well, he's
of Green
discussing
Bay.
this Green Bay Atlanta Falcons game, which Green Bay is actually pouring it on them 28-14.
See, you have enough cord you could actually go over there and talk to him.
I think we're going to go over and say hi to Shannon right quick.
Just grab your line. Do a little mini interview. Ask him how the tournament's going and stuff.
Good break. Earned Sam Monday a 9 on the snap. That ball just trickled in the side. That does count. Doesn't count in the bottom corners.
Wow.
He said, you broke and ran. I can one-up you.
As we're going to come over and get a quick little interview with Shannon Dalton right quick. Hey, Shannon, how's the tournament going so far? A couple people in the chat and the viewers would like to know.
Everything's going real good. Smooth as can possibly be. We're going to play down to 12 players tonight. We also just come up with another thing. We've been talking about it, but we come up with a whole point system for everybody that plays in the tournament. Will even get will get 2 points no matter what. So we're going to give points all the way down to 64 positions and up to 100 points for winning. And so that way we'll have a player of the year and all the way down through the 16 spots. But even if you come to play and you were to have a bad tournament, you'd still be awarded points for just coming out and playing in the event. And at the end of the year, believe me, that 2 points could show up.
Most definitely it could. I'm actually looking forward to it myself. When can we expect to see your next event? I know we have the Derby City Classic coming up at the end of this week. When can we expect to see another Great Southern Billiard Tour stop?
Immediately after the Derby City. We've got about a 5 or 6 day break there, and then we'll be at Conyers, Georgia at Classic Billiards. I think, one second, I'll tell you the Conyers, Georgia will be the 12th and 13th. Also, February, 12th and 13th of February, then the 19th and 20th at Borderline Billiards in Bristol, Tennessee at Janet Atwell's room there. That's a beautiful room and a new stop. We're really glad to
that's
have
the
it.
new pool room you told me about back in Sanford, I believe.
Right.
Yeah, we were mentioning. Then it looks like we're at my former home pool room, Michael's Billiards in Fairfield, Ohio.
Yeah, all of those will be great events. I'm really excited about getting Janet Atwell on board. You know, she's been a WPBA touring professional now for many years, at least 15 years. And we finally got her on board there, and we're going to do all we can to make her have a great tournament. But we're going to be right on par with the course again, looking to have around 35 to 37 events. And as you can see right there is the calendar to the first page from the Derby City on. You know, I'm going to try to play 3 or 4 events myself this year. Then, other than that, if it's not 4th of July weekend or Mother's Day, we're going to be playing pool.
Sounds like a plan. Well, I want to wish you the best of luck in the Derby City and the rest of your events for the rest of the year. You know, I'll be there for all of them. And I'm going to get back over to the booth.
Any of you guys that needs to see a schedule, just make sure you just go to GreatSouthernBilliardTour.com or InsidePoolMag.com, and it'll have our whole schedule up there. We do stay on top of it. Marge works hard and gets all the information to JR and everything, so we can keep you guys informed. Anything you all need to know, you can send us an email. You know, very easy to get in touch with. My number's out there, every place you can possibly find it. So stay in touch with us. Come give us a chance and play with us some.
All right, thanks a lot, Shannon Dalton.
Thank you guys very much for viewing.
All right, Marge, some of the people want to know actually how you've been doing quite through all these tournaments, events, the travel, the snow in.
I'm doing great, actually. I'm over here sitting here figuring the points right now so I can get those posted out there for everybody to see and to see they can keep track of their players and how they're doing.
Working hard as always, huh?
Staying busy. Well, Shannon says that all I do is eat Tootsie Pops, but that's not true. I'm behind the scenes and stay busy, and I really enjoy doing what I do, interacting with the players, and getting to be in this atmosphere every weekend. It's truly a great job to have.
And we truly appreciate what you do for us. We couldn't obviously have a tournament or tour without the both of you. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
So what do you think about this, Mike?
Sam was in a tough spot. Now he left Vollmar in a tough spot. He's got away with it a little bit. I mean, he's got a couple options from here, though.
What would you do here?
I would dog it. That's what I would do. And I might just try and bank it one rail up table toward the middle. You can go 2 rails, I guess, if you like that better. I mean, you can shoot at it, too, if you're feeling froggy. He plays in the side.
We'll see his ability to concentrate here. See, he went at that pocket.
That's a tough shot. I mean,
yeah, the pocket's tiny.
And even if you make it, you still have another tough shot to get on the 9 from the 8. So I don't know if I would have gone for that.
All right, I'm David King, back with you now.
David King.
To go over and do a quick little interview with our 2 tournament hosts, Shannon Dalton and Marge Cooper.
Hey, that was good, man. That was good. Nice shot there, Sam.
Very nice shot.
See, Sam's got to get going now. He's got to get moving here. So the score is actually 2-3. Now that would be 4-2, excuse me.
Looks like the score's 4-2 in favor of Sam Monday.
Give him an inch, he will take a mile.
Absolutely.
Now, while I was doing my 2 interviews over there, I noticed there was a very quick rack that happened. Somebody fill me in on that. Somebody snapped the 9, maybe?
Yeah, the 9 went.
Yeah, Sam hit a good break, and the 9 got ushered in the side.
Okay.
That's how he got a point here.
Oh.
One of the many benefits of having a good, controlled, powerful break.
And that he does. He has helped me tremendously with my breaks. He wants me to take a little bit off of it, and I just refuse to listen to him.
Kids these days.
Well, we were analyzing your break during your match. Sam and he was sitting right here commentating with me. And I think on this table here,
Soft breaks it.
Slow it down.
Yeah, most definitely.
Just a touch, man. That's all you got to do.
Well, it's like I'd said in our previous match that we
Yep.
just did. I was going to use the soft break next time I was on that table. I haven't been back on that table since. I was back on table 4 playing Mike Froline earlier in my absence from the booth. And I was actually using just a medium to hard break. Wing ball was going in like a dart and was coming up with a shot. Now, he parked that cue ball in the center of the table, and it was kicked all the way up into the top left-hand corner.
Definitely wasn't his fault that the cue ball got loose.
I mean, you can control the cue ball, but you cannot control what those object balls are doing when they're running around that table. It's just impossible.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff going on there. Well, that's a big, humongous 7 ball.
Yes, it is.
I mean,
right, that's a textbook one-pocket shot right there. I mean, that's
Sam's one-pocket game is really improving a lot. He's not known to be a one-pocket player, but he shoots so straight and moves the cue ball so well.
Why not?
His game is really improving. That's when we were on our road trip to Ohio a few weeks ago. That's really what we played. We matched up and played some partners, one pocket, and then when we both played the same person.
can't tell if this plays by the 8. He might have to go between the 7 and the 4. I think he was trying to. He got a little careless.
Yeah, you can't do that because Chris will take advantage of a bad situation if you give it to him.
If he can miss this 9, he's all right. Play this, come out one rail. It's still a workable rack, but it's getting a little tougher for him.
Yeah, he's got to get back into shape here.
Well, he's going to have to.
Look at this shot.
That's pretty sporty.
That was a nice shot there.
Yeah, he played it just like that, 100%. You know he did.
Look at this.
Well, he just stuffed that 5 ball in there. I've played with Sam in a bunch of ring games. I will say that's one thing that he does as good or better than a lot of players in the world. That guy can manufacture an out from anywhere. It really is silly the positions he gets in and still gets out.
Yep, I've been seeing him shoot now for a while. He shoots real good. Okay, so the lead increases.
5 games to 2 in favor of Sam Monday.
Chris is going to have to start doing something with his break. This isn't going to cut it.
So let's do a little interview with you here, Mike. How did you start playing pool?
Oh, God only knows. I actually injured my arm really bad.
Okay.
Had a severe laceration, and
Ow.
it was good for rehab. You know, the typical exercises, lifting your arm up and down, and getting the blood moving. And so I asked my doc, I said, can I just play pool? Would that be good? And he's like, yeah, that'd be great. Go ahead. That's all she wrote.
Yeah, did you have a table?
No, I started playing in a little local bar, and I wasn't old enough to really hang out in there, so I could only be in there for certain hours. But, eventually they just let me hang out there all the time, so I just started playing there and then joined a pool league after about a year doing that. And I stuck with the league for a while. I still enjoy playing league every now and then, but
Yeah, it takes up a lot of time.
then I just went out on the road for a couple of years.
Hit that bad.
Yeah, he didn't look like he put the best stroke on that one. Sam's got an open look. You're not supposed to like it if Sam has an open look.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Never done me any good playing a guy. Pretty tricky little shot. It looks like he has the angle to draw this down toward the 4.
He's falling a little out of line here.
I think we might see him play this off the 6 and spin around.
Well, either way, he's going to run into the 6 ball.
This will be all the more tough trying to play this with a bridge.
While we're sitting here, I'm going to go over and do a quick little interview with Danny Mastermaker. Get his thoughts on a couple things here.
Danny Doom.
Danny, what is going on? I want to get your thoughts on this match with Sam Monday and Chris Vollmar.
I honestly haven't been watching, but if I had to say anything, I'd say Sam's the definite favorite, even giving up 11-9. Sam's shooting strong.
He's staying in line, and you have a couple victories
He hit that.
over Sam. Well, one that I know of in Rocky Mount.
Yeah, we've actually only played twice, and I got lucky enough to come out on top both of those matches in the same tournament due to the handicap system. I won 9-9 both ways. So, I was fortunate enough to win.
So I didn't remember exactly what the scores were. I do remember a missed 7 ball. Yeah, by Sam. And, he kind of got on Shaq a little bit, asking him to stop waving his hands, but that was
I do recall that.
that was pretty comical.
It was funny. Even Sam laughed about it.
All right, so you're still on the winner's side in this tournament, right?
Yeah, so far so good.
All right, well, wish you the best of luck, and we'll look forward to seeing your next match.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Talk to me, Mike. What was your thoughts on that last one there?
He played that carom I was talking about perfectly. He spun around, had a tough shot on the 5 and made it, but man, he got bad on that 9 and just didn't connect with it. And he hit it with that stroke looked like he had trepidation too. He's upset about it. It's the second time he's hit kind of a funny stroke on the 9. Oh, he stuck him good that time. He's got him sewed up on that 9 ball. Sam's got a pretty good 2-rail kick. Yeah, he doesn't miss a lot of kicks.
Had to step out of there for a second. Yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying everything out there in the stream. Hopefully everything looks good. Sounds good. I'm Alvin with Inside Pool. I'm here with Mike Basha. And David King stepped out for a minute. He'll be back. Taking a little 2-minute. These long matches, they get to dragging sometimes, and especially when you're playing in the tournament too, and you coming right off a match and you step into the commentary and stuff.
We got 3.
New matchup, table number 3. Can I get Stephen Page and Danny Mastermaker? Stephen Page, Danny Mastermaker, table number 3. It'll be 11-9 race. New matchup on table number 8. Can I get David King and Dustin Wiley? David King and Dustin Wiley, table number 8. It'll be a 9-7 race.
Nice cue ball control there.
We had us a nice pig picking today. Courtesy of Fast Eddie's. It's a nice little pool hall here. What's your home pool room, Mike? You got one?
I do
or
not
what?
have one.
No? Where do you go the most often?
Nowhere.
Nowhere?
There's really no pool halls in my town. There is Tucker's Bar and Grill.
Where's your town?
Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh.
We do have a place, Tucker's.
I'm not familiar too much with South Carolina. I've been through it a couple times.
Yeah, there's not much there in the way of pool. I mean, Greenville's got some decent places, but other than that, it's a little slim on the 9-foot table and things like that.
What is South Carolina all about?
Bar boxes and league.
Huh.
It is league country.
Is that sand down there? Or is that, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's not as far down as Atlanta. That's right. Are you on the sandy side, on the ocean side, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or right on the water, really.
Coastal.
Just not the biggest pool hall town. There used to be a couple places, that could pass as pool halls, but they're really just bars with a lot of pool tables and a pretty different atmosphere.
Different atmosphere, huh?
If anyone does roll through town, definitely look up Tucker's. I mean, they have good tournaments there. He's got a 10-foot table, several 9-foots. The guy's just an asset to the game. He does a lot for the players around town. Nice break.
Yeah, he played the wing ball real nice there. He's going to miss shape, but he can see the one ball, and he's really got to turn up the juice here. Get something going on fast.
I don't really know if that is going to be all that effective from that.
No, I think Sam's got a good chance of playing a safety backer. I mean, he could actually even go for the one ball, but he's going to let the cue ball go loose. Yeah, he just played a little hide it behind the 7 safety. Oh, nice.
Got a little jelly. Got it up there by the 3.
Yep, I think he may have a little window here, which could help him tremendously. Because then you just kind of pop the 1 up to the rail and down into the 3, and I don't know, he's looking at it.
Yeah, it's tough to tell how much of this he can see.
I think he can see quite a little bit of this ball.
Got to be careful.
Yeah, he just gave him a straight in shot. No, he didn't. Well, let's take another look. No, I think he's got a clear shot on the one ball. But it's so straight in, he's going to have to force follow.
I mean, unless that cue ball ended up on the back of the 8, it was tough to imagine how he wasn't going to sell a shot there.
Yep.
Just a tough spot to be in.
He's going to do something funny with the cue ball here. Yeah, he did a little draw. I don't know about that shot.
All right. So Dave King's going to head out and play a match.
Okay, Dave's going to head out, so it's you and me, Basher.
For better or for worse.
Hey, you just had a birthday, didn't you?
I sure did. I think I'm about 40 years old now, it feels like, so.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. I'm actually, let me think, how old am I? I'm 34 now. How old are you?
Somewhere in that same league.
Mm-hmm.
Sam played an all right shot there. I always have problems with these kind of layouts, these kind of little safety
I don't
battles.
like this. But you got to be super strong. It's a chess game here, you know.
Yeah, and it's tough because you still got those balls tied up on the other side.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Sam.
Look at this 9 ball.
Yeah, it could be eyeing this 9.
I would go at this 9 ball just because it's just such a mess.
Oh, yeah.
He did it, too.
Didn't hesitate.
Very good shot. Yeah, you don't want to deal with all that.
Yeah, I mean, that really was the perfect result to have. You got a tied up table and you got a crack at the 9.
I think Chris is glad, too, that he made the 9, actually, because they were going to have to sit there and play around for the next half an hour to get through that rack. You know, it's a very rare occurrence where you're actually happy your opponent gets out. We're going to play a little game of guess how fast the player is going to break. We got JR on the radar.
I'm thinking he's going to hover around 18 to 20.
You know, JR gave away a magazine subscription to guess who could guess the closest break speed. Last one of the tournaments, he was having a little contest with the chat room. What's the speed? Oh, it didn't work.
I said between 18 and 20. Now, that's what the phone said. It doesn't mean that that's the speed that he broke. We got to go with the information we have, though, JR.
Yep.
So.
Rooster 1975, Gus 24. Wrong. It could have been about 24 there, actually. Usually it's right, but if there's other noise going on and it doesn't read correctly. Look at this. He's going to accidentally pocket this 5 ball.
He sure is. And that was a hell of a shot. To hit that ball that thin, that confidently, that's tough to do.
Oh, now he's looking at this 9 again. It's Sam, where's the 9 Monday?
He's at least going to take a look at it. I think I would jump kick this. Jump over the 6 and hit between the 9 and the 1.
Oh!
Oh, my
Wow,
God.
he did it again. He did it again. Now he's back stuck. Let's see him kick in the 9. Go. You might as well go at the 9.
He's going to hit about the same shot again. Go 2 rails, kick this ball toward the side, I would think.
You might as well.
Look at that, right at the side.
Oh, I thought he was going to hit that sucker.
You know, the last time I played him, he kicked that shot in 2 or 3 times,
He
and
did,
he called
huh?
it every time,
Wow.
which made me even sicker than normal.
He likes that. I'm going to rewind that shot and watch it again.
And he wasn't kicking to hit that one. I mean, he had every intention on making that ball.
We'd like everybody to go to InsidePoolMag.com and check out our magazine. Got a e-version for $10 a year, and we have a premium subscription where you get the magazine in the mail for a little over $20-some a year, which is a great deal. High quality magazine. So guys, support us so we can keep doing these streams. And we'll keep bringing you some entertainment.
I like Sam's approach that time. He just took his medicine, took the longer shot on the 7. It's got pretty natural position to play from here. So,
Man, JR is ripping on me in the chat. Always got to mess with the little guy, JR. Always got to mess with the little guy. Pick on the little guy. JR is picking on me. What else is new? That's all right. He's been buying me the soda pops, so I'll have to let him.
I would think Sam's going to try and send this up to the in rail and get that cue ball behind the 9.
It's Sam. It feels like a Monday.
This is a tricky little shot, controlling the speed. I don't even know how you would gauge it.
I think he can hear us ripping on him over there.
He knows how tough this shot is. Given the circumstances, he hit that pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just rocking a hard place right there. And it shows you a touch of his creativity to even come up with that shot.
I like Fast Eddie's. I like this place.
Yeah, sporty little place.
Till about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Gets a little crazy.
This place gets more than crazy.
It gets ludicrous and out of control.
Absolutely, you picked the right words. It gets unbelievable. Yep, JR smoking a cigar over there.
Chris is going to stop the bleeding a little bit there.
All right.
I think Sam still has the best of this, but at least Chris is putting himself in striking distance now.
Yeah. Chris wants to win, man. He wants to win. He may want to win more than Sam wants to win. I'm telling you.
I wouldn't doubt
This
it.
guy wants to win. Uh-huh. All right, we're going to get another break speed here.
I'm going to stick with my preview. I'm going to say about 18.3.
I like about 22.
By the way, we're using the Break Speed app. If you guys have a smartphone, you can download it for about $5.
Yep, the break speed app.
Nifty little invention, really is. Yeah, go ahead. Let's see what kind of break speed he comes up with. He broke those 20.3. I was off by a couple miles per hour. Didn't do him much good, though. He hit him well. Just nothing found gravity. Sam's got a little goofy situation here. If he's going to play this combo, he's got to hold position. He elected to play the carom instead. Gives him a shot on the 2 up the rail. Not a bad ploy.
Yeah.
I mean, Sam's got the accuracy. Shots like that don't bother him as much as they do some of us. And by us, I mean me.
No, I feel you, man. Well, the guy plays all the time. I mean,
He just has a natural eye for it.
yeah, Chris is not happy right now. I can see it. I can see him over there.
And you know, he really hasn't made a lot of mistakes. I mean, a lot of these
He's
games
trying,
he's lost, it's just Sam is just getting out. You can't stop him.
He wants it, too. I know he does.
What I found from playing Sam, which is unfortunate for most of us who end up being his opponents, is a lot of time he starts out a little shaky and then he just catches the gear. I mean, it's not uncommon to see him start stroking him in from everywhere halfway through the match, even if he looked like he was falling down dead in the beginning.
He's set up for this 9-ball. I don't like this. There's so much space between the 9 and the pocket. I mean, if he clicks it, it's nothing for this guy, but I don't know. Yeah, he got it good.
I was surprised he played for the
right.
combo.
Why do that?
Just go ahead and play it in the other corner.
But
can't argue with the guy when he gets out like that.
Yeah, he's there and we're here. So, again, if you're just joining us, this is the Great Southern Billiard Tour at Fast Eddie's in Goldsboro, North Carolina. It's the 9-ball open. I'm Alvin with Inside Pool, and I'm here with Mike Basha in the booth with me. And we're watching a race between Chris Vollmar and Sam Monday. Sam's up 8, and Chris is at 4. Chris goes to 9, Sam goes to 11.
So we're looking at a 5-3 race. Not impossible.
Nope. Chris is starting to play with his phone. That's not good. Not good.
Distraction.
Remember what I was talking about? You want your guy looking at his phone, playing. Now I think I look for Sam to just take control here now. He's got Chris already looking at his telephone. So, see, my phone goes off. My phone does not enter into the arena with me. Ever.
Yeah, my ringer's off.
I don't care about my telephone when I'm in a pool match. 22.35 miles per hour, JR says.
He's hitting him a little harder now. I mean, he was hitting 18, 19 miles an hour there in the beginning. He's packing a little more punch. Just wasn't getting the result that he wanted with those softer breaks. He tried to play a little scare-em-carom, didn't quite get there.
Yeah, we want to thank everybody out in the stream for supporting us and tuning in. I'm sure there's a lot of people that aren't out traveling this weekend like we are, and I was that guy last week when I was watching the Great Southern Billiard Tour at my house.
I didn't know you ever went home, Alvin.
I only go home for a couple days and then I'm back on one of these events. But I try to run my Audi repair business
right
when I'm not doing this. and it's difficult when I'm on the road all the time, but
I like the way he played that. Now he's kind of moving
Beautiful
toward
shot.
the position zone. You know, there's really nothing bad that
Right.
can happen when you play it that way.
yeah, that's why we got here. You here, Mike? You got good, you got good knowledge about the game for sure.
That was one of the first lessons. I learned a lot out of books,
Nice
and they
shot.
emphasize that a lot. Shooting into the position zone will save you so much trouble.
It's good. You do your homework.
And I got beat up on a lot by guys like Johnny Archer when I was playing in tournaments on the road. So
Well,
I pay attention to what he does. And
you know, the one thing I really learned from is there's an elasticity in the balls. Okay, the balls give. There's a little bit of elasticity in these things, and that's one of the secrets. And I've talked to some of the best players that ever lived and gotten secrets from doing these videos. Everybody wants to do videos with me, so I get to spend a lot of time with the high-end players doing video work. And sometimes I get some super secret knowledge out of these guys. Players like Corey Deuel, Kid Delicious, you know, Max Everly, Danny Harriman, Earl Strickland, just riding
those are
around.
all really, really good players too, top tier.
I've known, you know, dealing with them for years and years at JR, just learning secrets from these top players. It really helps. And that's one of the things I learned from the player, what a great player was, that they're at a microscopic level, there's an elasticity going on between the balls. There's a reaction there.
I thought it was funny. Danny DiLiberto told me that when he used to play, when the balls are made out of random thing, ivory and clay, like, he said the balls didn't skid. You know, the way they skid now, you slow roll a ball, it's liable to grab it and throw it into the rail, even though you aimed it and hit it fine. Something outside of your control can happen. He said that never happened with those balls.
Huh. Great break, Chris. Yeah, it's that's a great
It's scary to think how much
observation.
money has been lost, won and lost on a ball skidding, And they say you're supposed to be able to, you can hit a ball firmer, but sometimes you have to kind of roll a ball. I just thought that was interesting. That was the first thing he told me when I started talking about the difference in the game today. He's like, well, balls didn't skid back then.
Man, you're learning all that. You're learning all that years and years of knowledge in a sentence. A lot of mistakes.
That guy's got, pretty vast wealth of knowledge for sure.
Absolutely.
He's one of the only guys that I see that commentates when Efren's playing one pocket and tells you pretty much everything Efren's going to do.
Nice.
Which isn't very easy to do if you've ever tried it.
Yeah, I don't try to begin to understand what Efren Reyes is going to do. So
I just sit back and wait.
My knowledge is very limited compared to Danny DiLiberto or Efren Reyes for sure. Now he totally missed that ball. Sam, see, this is what I'm talking about. Chris Vollmar wants this.
Is Chris at 5? Yeah. He's pulling himself into striking distance. He doesn't feel like he's out of this contest, nor he should.
Yeah, I've seen this game. I've seen this before several times. Underrated player just wants it more and just fights and claws. David and Goliath,
He's got a little bit of a tester here. But this should solve the rack, should he be able to get this 3 to the 4.
Wow.
Hit it good.
Man, Chris, great shot. See how nice and smooth he's playing? He's in his element. What's that?
Put some heat on it.
Yeah. Chris is playing in his element here. I think he may have took a little too long on that, but it looks like he's going to be okay. Yeah, he got a little short.
Yeah, he's
took a
5
stroke
to
or
6
two.
is going to be a little goofy for him now.
Yeah, he took I don't think he was completely sure of what he wanted to do when he was down on the ball there.
That's actually a good point because he did kind of hit in between the spots that might have been perfect for this shot.
I can read their body language by now.
He might have been a little indecisive. I mean, he's taking his
think
medicine
so.
here.
I think he was thinking too much. Yeah, he's got to get back into shape, but look at how he wants to. He wants it. He wants to win this match. Good shot.
He's just going to take the longer shot on the 7. I mean, this is easier than the 3. He's got
Why
to
not?
at least look at it that way.
Yeah, especially on these pockets. These pockets are forgiving, so you can There he goes.
Playing with fire.
He'll take it. He'll take it. He doesn't care how many he's behind. It's no problem at all. All right, so Chris Vollmar.
That's a huge game right there.
That was a great game.
And he just pulled himself back to even. A little race to 3.
All right, so good showing by Chris Vollmar.
He made it good out there. Made it a little tougher than he wanted it to be. But you can't tell him that. And Sam's had enough of him coming to the table. I think he just wants to go ahead and crush this and get out. Wow, dodged a bullet there. He almost got kicked right in the side.
Sure did.
He's got a good shot here. Yes, he's make it. 2's right there. Doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball, really.
He's going to go ahead and give Chris Vollmar a shot.
Wow.
He's got
hammered that one, man. That's a really tough ball to hit that hard. I wasn't expecting him to hit it that firmly into the side.
Yep. He took the wind out of Sam's sails right at the beginning of the match, and we'll see if he can. It's all about that first game, those first couple games.
Yeah, that's how I felt in my match. I made some mistakes early, and you just feel like you're playing catch up. The rest of it makes it a lot harder.
Yeah,
to play, you know?
It's a psychological thing, man.
Got to have a short memory if you want to be ripped.
There you go.
So you remember you missed that ball?
Nope. Where am I?
Remember a thing.
North Carolina. Okay.
Wasn't me. I can't tell. It looks like he can skirt this 2 rails, maybe go forward between the 5 and the 9. You know, you can miss a ball like that really easily when your brain is thinking, I need to get my cue ball to one place, and your body does exactly what you tell it to. It gets the cue ball there, but in so doing, you don't make the ball. So I don't think if he cut that down the center of the pocket, he was going to hit quite in between those. I think he would have brushed one of the 5 or the 9. Sam's a little thinner on this than he wants. It's going to be tough to beat the scratch. Might have to try and spin around. It's a good shot. Good control not to run into that 7. He kind of had to limit the usage of spin there.
Good fundamentals there from Sam. A well-played shot.
He usually stays down good on the ball. I mean, he's looking a little fidgety in this matchup. He doesn't look comfortable.
He's not. But he's going to try to force, and that's what a great player will do.
Yeah, just shoot through it.
He'll just bring it back to life. I look for Sam to do real good at the Derby City this year.
Yeah, he did all right last year, especially, stayed in a little bit of action, did all right in tournaments.
All right, so Sam's at 9. We're going to hit a little commercial real quick. Mike's getting a little out of control over here, people. That was Mike Basha you just heard.
I like giving Marge flack, as if Shannon didn't give her enough.
23.66 miles per hour.
That's pretty good speed. I mean, when Shannon's smacking him about 70%, that's about where he hits him. That was a nice shot right there. Table kind of leaned him closer to that 4. He's got some decisions to make.
He's shaking his head. He is shaking his head.
You know, if that 7's not there, it's not much of a problem. You can spin 2 rails, go back about to where you are now. But I think that 7 kind of creates a problem.
Yeah, he is not a happy cramper.
If you can hit toward the middle of the rail, maybe miss the 7 high, come down behind the 8, just go around the table. He's spinning around 3 rails. Not quite the 3rd rail. That's a good shot. I mean, he came out good. He's making a run for the money here.
It's Chris. Where's the 9 Vollmar? No, he's going to go ahead and just play the 6 ball. Yeah, don't try to do anything goofy.
Yeah, this layout's too good.
Yeah, why waste time?
He's playing these shots with authority. He's getting there.
This is definitely not been a fast match, but
oh no,
he got short. But hey, he's got a fairly big pocket for a bank here. Just play the bank, man. Don't get discouraged. Don't start thinking too much.
It's better you being at the table with this than the 8 hanging in the hole and Sam, you know. So
right, and he could always go to the top rail and kick it in.
I'll tell you,
the bank is there.
He did punch that stroke on the 8 a lot. You know what I mean? You need to get that forward rotation, the good momentum. That's how you get that stroke out. He just punched that one too hard. Wasn't much of a stroke, more like just a hit. That's going to kill your speed, you know.
Absolutely. I don't like that. I don't like that.
No,
well,
he didn't execute. That was poorly played there.
Yeah, and he gave basically an open shot to Sam Monday, who's going to take full advantage of this. I mean, look at how makeable of this ball this is. It's basically the spot shot. Half a ball.
He's got to get it.
Why not? Why not take a three? Okay, so Sam's on the hill here. And I'll tell you what.
That was such a big game that Chris had it right there, too. That was, you know.
Yeah.
No one to blame but yourself when that happens.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what he did wrong. But
just a little bit of a bad stroke on the 8 just cost him, you know, a little too much punch in the stroke. You know? Didn't have enough forward rotation to carry the ball all the way around.
Well, there's my answer.
I actually learned that from a good friend of mine, Brad Cook. When I first started playing pool, I just could not grasp the concept of the follow stroke. Because I said, well, I hit the ball up high, I hit it really hard. How come it didn't follow it up table? And he's like, well, you got to stroke it. There's a difference.
The shot I had problem with a long time was the diving shot where you hit the ball into the rail and then dive down to the first. That was 22.87 miles per hour. Ah, Rooster almost got it. He was off by 1 click. 1 click.
That was close.
Yep.
We're not rounding it up around here either.
Yep.
It is exactly what it says it is.
Oh, so the contest is on. Okay, so the win a free subscription contest. Is that the online subscription? For the magazine.
If you think everybody overbids, can you just bid 1 mile per hour like the Price is Right style? Oh, it's got to be within point two.
Within point two, but not go over. And you win a free year subscription to the magazine. That's a lot of. Well, we're trying to provide a good service out here for the pool world. You know, we appreciate everybody out there watching the stream and enjoying this chat with us. And, you know, you hang out with us, you never know what you're going to get.
Especially once the tournament's over and we just start screwing around in the pool hall. There's no telling what will go down.
For sure. And, you know, and you get to hear great commentators like you, Mike, and a lot of the other good commentators like David King. And I just did one with Stephen Page.
Right.
Interesting individual.
Yeah, he knows a lot about the game.
Yeah, I was really surprised at how good he did.
There's got to be a little bit of pressure on Chris. I mean,
oh yeah,
this is a do or die situation for him now.
Yeah.
That's a tough shot to take on under the circumstance. I think I would have looked for an alternative to that combo.
Absolutely, absolutely. He should have definitely played safe on that.
I don't like the heat.
Exactly. I don't see Sam making any mistakes here. Everything's too out in the middle of the table.
This is definitely his kind of rack. I mean, he's got
He's
got options. The 4 or the 5, depending on where he ends up, might present a little bit of a problem. But so he's getting down table. He's making sure that his angle's going toward the 5.
And there's that nice T-shirt, Great Southern Billiard Tour T-shirt that you designed, Mike.
Probably the only graphic design job I've done in several years.
Quite a good one too. I'm actually wearing the shirt right now.
And there you go. That 4 to 5 gave him a little bit of a problem.
Sure did, but he's got a decent cut.
He is a lefty, so he's got a pretty good bang at this ball, but I don't know. I don't know how much he likes this. If he can reach it, I would rather just bank this up table and try and use the 9 as a blocker and not do anything fancy. Just keep it simple.
Yep. He's definitely going to run into the 6 if he plays the 5, and that can lead to trouble fast.
And then you're just rolling the dice.
But he's on the hill. Chris has got to win. I mean, the percentages are there, so he's going to do what you said.
He just went ahead and ducked behind the 6. That's a good shot, too. Nothing wrong with that. I would prefer the separation over being that close.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like putting
look, the 9's right there.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like putting the low summer ball near the 9 if I don't have to.
It looks like we got a bunch of guys out there who got a Jedi Knight.
Look at that. Kicks it dead in the side.
Why not?
And that's kind of one of my problems with that shot. It's just that you're giving the guy a virtual guaranteed hit.
Yeah, I like your shot better where you kick up table.
Yeah, I'd just rather give him the distance. At least make him work for the hit.
Absolutely.
But Sam played it good. This guy kicks well. That's just going to happen.
Chris has got Sam under pressure. I don't care if he is on the hill. I can see it in Sam. Sam's over there.
He's feeling it.
He is feeling it, man. I mean, not that he's upset or getting emotional, but look, he's pointing. He's talking to everybody.
He's a little off kilter.
Yeah, he's like, hey,
a little bit of tilt.
And that's good. If Chris Vollmar can come up here and give Sam Monday a run for his money, good. He must be doing something right. He played a really nice shot there.
That was an extremely difficult shot, and he played it about as good as you can. I mean, good speed, too. He hit the rail a little bit on the way in, but he played the speed appropriately.
He wants this game, man. This kind of guy like Chris Vollmar, he can really concentrate.
Oh, he bears down. He does. He has a good head on him.
Right. It's just stupid little mistakes that he's making. Like here he's just going a little too fast. You see how he pocketed the ball, jumped right up, ran over to the next shot. I noticed that in his other matches too. I have noticed too that he's learning he needs to slow down a little bit.
Right,
and he's
take
doing
a little
that.
off the pace.
Yeah, because he was, like, the last streaming event we did, or 2 events ago, he was running around the table missing balls, and now he's settling in. I think he's learning, so. All right, so we'll go ahead and give Chris another game. One little mistake from Sam, and he's pointing around the table.
Yeah, and it really wasn't even a mistake. He just, played safe. The guy kicked the ball in.
Well, he played the safety wrong, like you said. That's got to be a mistake.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he played that. I just don't like leaving the ball that close. And I actually thought Chris would kick the other way and get the 9 rolling. But, he made a good shot kicking it the other way. Definitely an easier hit the way he played it. That's the nature of the game, and you give a guy a chance, and that's exactly what he's going to do.
Yep, especially with somebody that wants it like Chris does. Look at this, and he's going to get rewarded for his wanting it. 23.97 miles per hour.
That's a big break. Man, he has got a golden opportunity here to get himself to the hill.
Well, we had 2 bets out there, and real close with Rooster. I mean, he just missed it. Jedi Knight's out there betting too. We have some fun on these streams, I'll tell you.
I think this is my favorite development in pool since I've been involved with it, is this live streaming of these regional. It's been the best thing, I think, for the pool in general. But it's just opened up so many avenues. We've got so many players pulled in, people watching this stuff all the time.
Well, I'll tell you, I was on the team that invented internet streaming for pool, so.
Right. It is the nuts. There's no other way to describe it.
I am pretty much the grandfather of live streaming.
Basically, what Alvin's saying to all you streamers out there is, I'm your daddy.
That's why they call me Streaming Overlord. I've just heard comments like I don't know what I'm not me particularly, but you don't know what we're doing. Well, I'm sorry, but I've been doing this a lot longer than you have.
Right.
Look at this.
Oh, man. I mean, he got a little unfortunate to get in that position, but, I mean, that's cardinal rule playing 9. You can't bump into stuff, and you really had to take a little more care in that. I think he was worried about making that 3 and just couldn't put a lot of attention on the cue ball.
You know what? Yeah.
He's taking a look. He wants to know exactly how much of this he can see. If he can cross it over to the middle of the table, he's got a really good save here. Yeah, that's not bad. Would have liked to have gotten the cue ball down on the in rail just to take away Sam's, ability to use any kind of English draw. But he didn't exactly leave a hanger. Wow, that obviously was not what Sam was trying to do. He got a double kiss there. He was trying to bank that 2 rails out and get behind the 6 and the 8, and he got a double kiss. And that's got to cost him. Now,
Mike, you've done some streaming yourself there, buddy, haven't you? I think I've seen a couple of your streams, actually.
I actually started doing, when the Great Southern Berry Tour decided they wanted to stream, I actually started going with them and setting theirs up. And man,
the show?
It was just, it was fun, but man, we had so many technical problems. We all had weak computers, and it's just
brutal, isn't it?
Oh man,
figuring out all the details. It looks easy when you're sitting there watching it, but
yeah, once you guys have everything already set up, it's like, oh man, there's nothing to this. And then when you're breaking everything down and setting everything up and getting everything working, it really is.
It takes a lot of experience and a lot of making mistakes to get to. I mean, we're running 4 cameras right now, which is pretty new for us.
Right. So I was only running 2, and I had 3 mics, and then I had, between that little amount of equipment, I had so many problems.
There's a lot of problems. Once you go to 2 cameras, that starts running into problems, man, I tell you.
Yeah, it was pretty insane, but it was a blast. I mean, I had fun. Even when things weren't working properly, I still was having fun.
Oh, yeah, man. I've had some of the most amazing adventures of my life doing this. Hey, we got a hill match here. We got a hill match, Marge.
Yeah, it's hill. Sam made that safety error.
Yeah, my prediction, I told you, man, at the beginning of this match. Go back and listen to the beginning. You'll hear me calling this match, man. He kept Sam in his seat. Now let's see what Sam's going to do here. And you've been right through the whole thing too, Mike. I think we're a good commentary team here, man.
Every now and then, even a blind squirrel can get a nut.
Okay, so he makes the ball with his shape on the one ball. Okay. 23.28.
Did he go over?
I think.
Oh,
I
JR
think he
just
went
he's gonna
over
rain on your
again.
parade, Rooster. Oh, nice guy. Nice guy.
JR's saving money. We're saving him money here, guys.
JR's over here talking about how good that he's like, oh man, he got it right on. But
yeah,
no,
he said he won it, and then he just sat down, and the Rooster did not win.
he's gonna have to retract that former statement.
Wow. And you and I are here to witness the phone. It's right on.
That was JR pulling a Mr. Scrooge moment.
Yeah. You just saved him some ink. Hey, you'd be amazed. You'd be amazed how much that magazine costs to print every month, guys. Even a subscription for $20 or $10 for the online version.
Right.
$10. That's nothing. That magazine, you would be amazed. The stuff that I've heard come out of his mouth and how much money it costs.
Right. You'll pay $10 just in shipping if you order anything offline. It's pennies.
So, please support JR and Sally and these live streams at InsidePoolMag.com. Go to InsidePool.tv to see all our videos. Oh, we reached a milestone, 10 million YouTube views.
That's insane.
For Inside Pool Magazine. Over
that's
10
great,
million.
Man. That's not small potatoes anymore, man. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't think there's even close. I think there's 6,000 YouTube subscribers.
Look at this.
Wow.
Kicks it dead in the hole.
Okay, look at
what
this.
A shot.
I think this is it, man.
What a shot.
I think if Chris can just focus, I think he can come off with the best win of his career right now.
This will be an epic match. I mean, this is huge for him.
He needs to take a break.
Doesn't want to have any of that post great shot letdown syndrome.
Oh yeah. I really want to see Chris win. I mean, I really like Sam, but Sam's an A player, a double A player. And, I want to see Chris get a little come-up action here.
What ended up biting Sam there again was that the safety that he played, he left a good free one railer. It cost him again.
Yep. Little mistakes. And a player that wants it, that's fighting like an animal, like Chris Vollmar, there you go. David and Goliath, man. Look at Chris, man. He's getting a little confident here. He needs a smooth.
Oh yeah, he's under no.
He's in the zone.
He's under no pretense that he's not getting out from here. I mean, he thinks he's got it.
I like it. I like the attitude.
Yeah, and he should feel that way. He's got a great layout here. He made a good out.
Well, here it is, folks. You heard it here first. He gave him the 9-ball. Why not? Why not?
What a match. 2 kick shots, man, to seal the deal.
Wow. What an upset. What an upset. Look at Sam. Look at Sam over there talking. Hey, but you got to give it to, there's his girl. Lauren, I believe is her name. Nice girl, yeah. But anyway, that was the match, guys. And I want to thank everybody out there who checked it out. And I'm Alvin with Inside Pool. I'm here with Mike Basha. And I want to thank Mike a lot for sitting in here and spending some time.
Yeah, man.
That was great. I appreciate all your knowledge.
Always a pleasure, especially if I'm going to get to watch matches like that.
That was a great match. That was a great match. So, all right, well, we'll be back with you shortly, people, with the next match here at the Great Southern Billiard Tour. And make sure you support us at InsidePoolMag.com, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.